come. It's New Year's Eve at the Ozark Jubilee. Now here's the man who heads up America's #1 country music show, Red Foley.
Well, we're still here. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. Well, sir, I'll tell you for sure that the shenanigans are in full swing here at the jam-packed Old Jewel Theater in Springfield, Missouri. And while I do a little circulating around to see where all these folks came from, I'm nominating our good friend Chuck Bowers to lead off with a song here that was not a big one this year, but a few years ago, called Hey, Good Looking. Chuck along.
Got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod board and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's Sony Pop Band and dancing's free. If you want to have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
That is sort of short and sweet there, you know. You know, Chuck, as Bill Ring and I were saying a while ago, even though this is a night of getting together with your best friends and enjoying yourself, it's also a night when I always find myself doing a little bit of sentimental reminiscing. What started this thought of mine was that song that you just got through singing was written by, well, you know who wrote it, don't you?
Well, yes, Hank Williams. I expect just about everybody knows, Red, that that's one of his greatest songs.
Yeah, and of course tomorrow, Chuck, marks the 3rd anniversary of Hank's passing on. Only 29 years old, but known to the whole world as one of the all-time great writers of songs that both made people happier and touched their hearts as well. You know, Hank's life, just like yours and mine, wasn't all sunshine and flowers, and I sort of expect it was when one of these familiar dark clouds of life passed over that Hank was inspired to write a heart song that went like this, Chuck. I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. But you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Right up just about the many angle. Marvin? Yeah. Here's our old buddy. Say, you sort of idolized that boy, Hank Williams, didn't you, Marvin?
That's the kind now that he'd make you break down and cry with.
Absolutely. Did you... I hear you singing a lot of his songs. You like the bouncier ones a little. Did you?
Well, I liked all of them. I mean, he'd make you cry for a little while, and like you just got done doing, and then he'd turn right around and make you laugh and forget all about it, just like this one here.
Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door, and he fell in love with an Indian maid over in the antique store. Elijah just stood there as lonesome as could be, and wished that he was still an old pine tree. Poor old Elijah never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah, you poor old wooden head.
You know, all America, I guess, loved the songs of Hank Williams, and they'll be living on forever, I suppose. But his popularity wasn't limited to his own country, because here is a ballad that went all the way to the top of the list of England's hit parade and stayed there for weeks and weeks and weeks. Chuck and Luck, I may not remember all the words to this. You help me, will you? Your cheating heart?
Oh, yeah.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell you. There's one more that I know is a real favorite of yours. You know, before you sing this, I guess the good Lord sees to it that all of us are given a little natural ability for something or other, but to some few people he gives a wealth of special talent. And in Hank Williams' case, it was the ability to tell a story in song as few other men have ever been able to do in our particular field. Boys, I think you two fellas know this great song of his. Is it Jambalaya or Jambalaya?
Jambalaya.
Huh? Marvin,
Jambalaya.
You're always singing it. How about you doing it, huh? Maybe we'll join in with you on it.
Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go, me on my own. Me gotta go pull the P road down the bayou. My Yvonne, the sweetest one, me on my own. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, the filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna save my Sharon-Mio. Big guitar, fill fruit jar, and big Yale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
If I could just add a word to that fine tribute, friend. Red's going to be closing the program tonight with the same song that he was asked to sing nearly 3 years ago at the last rites for Hank Williams, The Inspiring Peace in the Valley. Reminder for you now that this holiday package of country music's best is coming to you live from Springfield, Missouri.
Yep, going out after 500 years. Seems people don't need magic anymore. And here's why. The young folks today don't just wish for success. They get it in a uniform of Air Force Blue.
As a modern airman, you don't need a crystal ball to know the score. You're trained to know in school or on the job. And whether it's jet mechanics, control tower operations, radar, or rockets, you get more know-how from your Air Force training than he has in his whole magic wand. And your Air Force uniform may take you all over the world to all kinds of interesting places. You have confidence in yourself and the admiration of an entire nation.
So, who needs me? I've gone out of date. Nothing left but to put this thing on the shelf and get some Air Force know-how myself. Why don't you do the same?
See your nearest Air Force recruiter today.
Well, we'd like to get back now to presenting some of the country music numbers that were most popular with you folks in the year that's about to end. And even though I don't sing a note on this next song, I'm mighty proud of it because I had a little part in it. I had the good fortune to record this with a little lady, Miss Kitty Wells. And here are two wonderful youngsters of ours, Jimmy Gately and Shirley Cadell, to sing Make Believe.
Make believe that we're happy.
Make believe that we're happy.
Just pretend that it's true.
Just pretend that it's true.
Make believe you have me. I'll make believe I have you.
come too. But they just can't seem to see that our love just has to be. We'll make believe till we can make it come true. Maybe someday up above, Maybe someday up above,
We'll understand our kind of love.
we'll understand our kind of love. We know a love like ours is real. I know just the way you feel. We'll make believe till we can make it come true.
All right. Well, sir, I can't say that I know exactly what's going to happen next because here come those two old butchers of the American way of singing. Flash and Whistler.
You know, before we do anything here, I got something I'd like to say.
What?
All year, when all the singers come out here and Red presents them, see, they got beautiful backdrops. They got all the props in the world. What happens when me and you comes out? Nothing. Looky there, an old wooden bench. That's all we get. No, don't sit down yet. But I think there should be a new leaf turned over this next year and give us at least some background and some props of some kind, don't you?
What's your suggestion?
That we sit down right now and start singing.
January to December, we'll have moments to remember.
We'll have these moments to remember. That quiet walks and noisy fun, the ballroom cries we almost. We'll have these moments to remember. Oh, summertime to winter and the present disappear. The laughter we were glad to share will echo through the years. When other nights and other days may find us going our separate ways, we'll have these moments to remember. Oh, summer turns to winter and the presents disappear. The laughter we were glad to share will echo through the years. When other nights and other days may find us going our separate ways, we'll have these moments to remember. Yes, remember.
Well, we'll be picking up right where we're leaving off, Fred, and we'll return in just a moment.
The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin. The U.S. Cavalry Outpost of Fort Apache provides the setting for this hard-hitting Western adventure. With Lee Aker as Corporal Rusty, James Brown as Lieutenant Rip Masters, and starring the wonder dog Rin Tin Tin. Young and old alike will thrill to this exciting story, combining action-packed adventure with the warm companionship of a boy and his dog.
Hooray! Really nice. Sure have a lot of exciting times together at Fort Apache. And we'd like you to join in the fun. Isn't that right, Bernie?
Join Rusty and Renty every week on ABC Television for The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin.
Don't miss Rin Tin Tin every Friday over most of these same stations.
Well, in spite of the fact that I'm standing here by a bus station, I guess you folks can see this behind me here. I'm not really going anyplace tonight, especially for a little while, but I can tell you a little lady who is going someplace. Well, not a little lady either. I've got this confused. I'd like to tell you first that Webb Pierce is going up to St. Louis tomorrow for a big afternoon and evening show at the Kiel Auditorium. So all you folks go over and say hello to Webb. This is the little lady that I was talking about. Of course, Tabby, are you going anywhere right now?
Yes, Red, I'm leaving town.
Are you really? I thought you liked it here.
Oh, I really love it here. It's such a nice place. I do love it here.
Well, that is a cue for a song, if I ever heard one. And you tell us the title, will you?
All right, I love you too much to leave you.
All right.
That happy golden yesterday, you gave your love to me. I was happy as a queen up on a throne. Now you tell me you no longer care. It breaks my heart in two. Shall I hang around or try to live alone? I love you too much to leave you. Got too much pride to stay. Oh, no one knows the heartaches I've been through. It hurts too much to laugh it off, yet I must never cry. Won't somebody tell me what to do? What happened to our perfect love? Did I do something wrong? Did I take too much for granted now and then? I can't bear the thought of losing you. Don't tell me I must go. Oh, let the sun shine for me once again. I love you too much to leave you. Got too much pride to stay. Oh, no one knows the heartaches I've been through. It hurts too much to laugh it off, yet I must never cry. Won't somebody tell me what to do?
Well, first got to tell you who that little lady was. Her name is Tabby West, and she's going to be around here for a long time, we hope. Now then, the folks who became all America's favorite square dancers in '55, the Jubilee Promenaders, and their caller, Mr. L.D. Miller.
First
about left you out, buddy. Do you have any special New Year's wish or resolution
Well,
that you'd like to
Yeah, Red, I
let the
do.
public in on?
Yeah.
Like what?
You know, as you know, in addition to working here on the Jubilee, I've got 2 daily newscasts on station KWTO. And every day while I'm reporting the news, I have to tell my audience the names of the latest of their friends and their neighbors who have lost their lives in these very needless and foolish traffic accidents. Sort of tears your heart just a little bit, you know, and every time you read them. And other those items on the air. So I think, Red, that from that you can probably guess what my wish for this coming year would be.
Joe, there's no question but what it's something that, well, we'll all join you in wishing. The question is, what is each one of us going to do about it? You know, friends, we talk about war and how we hope that another one will never come along. And yet, so far this year, we've killed 38,500 of our own people in automobile accidents, Joe, and I think that is more, they say, than the casualties they had in the Korean War.
Right.
And that's something great. You look at this picture here, showing that someone behind the wheel of his car killed another person or perhaps a whole family. And just as surely as if he were an enemy soldier with a machine gun in his hand, that's what he's done. And look at this. Well, that's enough to make you sick. As Joe said, they're needless and they're foolish accidents. Well, this is New Year's Eve, friends, one of the worst nights of the whole year for traffic accidents. And there couldn't be a better time to start driving our cars as though we had a little sense in our heads and some consideration for the other fellow's life and his family. Right, Joe?
Yes, sir. Well, that's very well expressed, Red. I tell you, thank you a lot. Tell you what, friends, though, we're going to be right back with Red Foley and the whole Ozark Jubilee gang.
Crossroads, a new and unique television series based on true stories of people at the crossroads of life, where one step can lead to happiness or disaster.
Come on back to the car. Let's talk this over. Too late for summons. If your vision's so blurred you can't see God's sunlight all around you, go ahead and jump.
Crossroads, stories of hope, faith, and the strength of God. True experiences of American clergymen of different faiths. Pastor, priest.
You seem to be separating God and science. I say that science is just another one of God's creations.
And rabbi.
You don't want to die for something you didn't do early. That's a terrible waste of life. And it's against God's law.
See this new ABC television series each week, Crossroads.
To see the drama of Crossroads every Sunday over many of these stations.
Mama, you go tell Papa to come and look what we got, will you? This, I want you to know, is little Miss 1955. And this is my little granddaughter. I want you to know that. Oh, bless their heart. Boy, these grandmas around the countryside are looking right at your little pretty face, sweetie. This is little Cherry Boone. She changed her name from Foley to Boone. And I'd like for you folks to meet my daughter and little Miss 1956. Now, I'd like to get a close-up here, if you will. Here we go. Oh, boy, look at that. Oh. Yes, sir. See, she saw Linda up there. God love her. I'll tell you, this is Miss 55. That is Miss 56. And if Pat Boone is listening, sweetie, you all come back and see Daddy next year and bring 57 with you. Bless your heart. Thank you, Shirley. You can't carry both of them or all of them. Oh, sweetie, I'll see you a little later. Can you carry both of them? Oh. Boy, there is maybe getting old, but there's something to fill that old space there, huh? Well, sir, in addition to bringing us some wonderful songs through the past year, we have a boy who's missing tonight, and we just like to get into this song real quick. And wherever you are, Porter Wagner, Here is the song that really reigned top in all of the hit parades in our country music field. And, of course, Porter's not here tonight, but wherever you are, Porter, this is for you, boy, with Miss Shirley Cadell, Jimmy Gately, and Marvin Rainwater singing Satisfied Mind.
You heard someone say, if I had his money, I could do things my way. But little they know that it's so hard to find one rich man in 10 with a satisfied mind. Once I was waiting in fortunes and fame, everything that I dreamed for to get a start in life's game. But suddenly it happened that I lost every dime. But I'm richer by far with a satisfied mind. Money can't buy back your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a love that's grown cold. The wealthiest person is a pauper at times compared to the man with a satisfied mind. When life is ended and my time has run out, I'll leave this old world, and my friends, there's no doubt. But there's one thing for certain, when it comes my time, I'll leave this old world with a satisfied mind.
Friends, before continuing with tonight's show, a very important program note for all of you. Now, 2 weeks from tonight, Red's guest will be the one and only Mr. Gene Autry. And he's going to be right here on the Ozark Jubilee in Springfield, Missouri. See the Lawrence Welk Show later tonight on ABC Television Network.